the Japanese people tend to prefer cash than the cryptocurrency things. How are you going to tap into this difficult market?
Yes. Well, first of all, Japan, one of the largest economies in the world, represents a great opportunity for Circle, and we're committed to investing here. It's interesting when you say that people prefer cash, because in many ways, what a payment stablecoin like USDC is it's essentially a digital version of the US dollar, digital cash that can be used over blockchain technology. So as more and more people start to use blockchains and start to send money over the internet, it will be important to have a form of cash that works as easily, safely, and securely as sending an email. So in some ways, this is a 21st century version of cash.
What is the difference having the paper US dollar and having USDC, What could be the difference?
Well, think about the limitations of using paper. People can accept it, but you have to do it in person. Whereas the ability to send a dollar electronically anywhere in the world, and for a fraction of the cost that it sends to use typical money transfers, and to be able to do it within seconds at the speed of the internet, that's the benefit of a dollar stablecoin like USDC.
So stable coin means the price and the value is stable.
Exactly. It's always worth what you say it's worth. So in our case, in USDC, it's worth $1. In the case of EURC, our euro stablecoin, it's worth €1.
I see. And the value is backed by the US Treasury bonds.
The value is backed by high-quality liquid assets that include cash and cash equivalents. Cash equivalents will include things like short-term Treasury bills.
I see. What strategy do you have for promoting USDC in the Japanese market?
One of the guiding principles of Circle has been wherever we are, whether it's back in the United States or in a country like Japan, to partner with the very best local partners, because they know the market far better than Circle does. They know their customers, they know their needs, and so that is our strategy. So we of course formed an alliance, a very important alliance with SBI Group, and we continue to work with other Japanese leading companies in the financial sector as well as in other sectors to see if we can develop more partnerships.
So if you have, in the future, if you have an account in SBI, security or something, we can get the USDC?
Yeah, it's entirely possible as banks and financial institutions start to develop that they'll have digital asset wallets. Right now, you would go to the digital asset exchange, so in this case, SBI VC, to be able to access USDC.
Can you name your partner at this point of time, other than SBI?
Well, we're working to develop them. So we don't have any announcements at this point, but we are hopeful that in the near future, we'll be able to describe some of the companies that we're working with. I can tell you that we have a growing working relationship with Sony. Sony, because they are developing their digital asset capabilities as part of, and they have their own blockchain. And so that's a discussion that's ongoing, and we hope to have many more discussions with other Japanese firms as well.
Other firms means, what about mega banks, Mizuho, Mitsubishi?
It would be mega banks and also technology firms and any other potentially even large firms that are doing a lot of business overseas. To be able to access USDC means that you can be able to receive and send funds quickly, safely, and securely without having to go through the current framework for sending money and foreign exchange, which is pretty burdensome. So it can save Japanese firms, particularly those that are producing and sending exports abroad, a great deal of money.
If you have an account in the mega banks, there's a possibility that we can get USDC.
Absolutely.
Well,
one day we hope that will be the case.
Are they positive or are they cautious? Current framework is, as you said, is a burden for the users. It takes time, it takes costs, but the USDC could remove all of them. But that means that could rob the profit from the mega banks.
I think many of the financial institutions, both here in Japan and around the world, see this as an opportunity because they can, the first to get in and to be able to use stablecoins and offer that to their customers, I think will benefit far more than just simply sticking with the legacy systems.
But so-called, your industry could be a great threat to the current banking industry. Are you feeling the hostile stance from the Wall Street?
In our case,